Months and months of endless anticipation surrounding the men's 100 meters. We finally have an answer as to who is really the fastest in the world. And this athlete is without question Fred Kerley. What we've seen over the previous 24 hours is nothing short of miraculous. In the opening round of the United States National Championships, he ran a time of 9.83, rather effortlessly might I add, and then in the semifinals, he turned on the Jets to a historic performance of 9.76, a time that broke the world-leading time, it broke the facility record, it broke the U.S. Championship record, and it was a new personal best that lands Fred Kerley at number 6 all-time in the men's 100-meter dash. Kerley's journey to 100-meter greatness was very far from the typical journey to the top, as he mostly focused on the 400 meters for years. But after making the obviously smart move down to the 100 and the 200, Kerley has made some serious noise in the shorter sprinting disciplines, and even though his name is already synonymous with track and field excellence, his final race at this year's national championships definitely was his greatest. For this 100-meter final, Kerley took a convincing win in 9.77 seconds, a time that was 1/100th of a second slower than his new PB. However, what he managed to achieve in this race is unquestionably a legendary achievement in athletics. Unlike his semifinal round, where he got a very quick start, this 100-meter final began rather slowly for Fred Kerley, who got out of the blocks near the back of the pack. Now, for his opening 10 meters, Kerley's time in this final was only 2.03 seconds, far away from what he achieved in the semis, as he hit a time of 1.96 for this race. This was clearly not the start that Fred Kerley was aiming for, but it really didn't matter, because with a brilliant close on every other athlete, he still ran one of the fastest times ever achieved in track and field, and he managed to win this race over Marvin Bracey in 9.85 seconds and Trayvon Bromell in 9.88. However, there is something very special that we witnessed in this race, and it happened over the final 10 meters, as Fred Kerley hit this 90 to 100 meter split in a time of 0.80 seconds, which, according to all of the data surrounding the 100 meters, is the fastest 10-meter interval ever achieved in the 100-meter dash. This time on paper is faster than anything that Usain Bolt ever achieved, and it does seem kind of odd that it happened over the final 10 meters, as typically the fastest top-end speeds are achieved around 60 to 80 meters or so. But from what we already know about Fred Kerley, this man is just built different from any other athlete. If we go back to the 2021 Olympic finals, we can see that in this race, Kerley actually accelerated over the final 10 meters, where everyone else in the field was starting to slow down significantly. This graph honestly defies all logic when it comes to the 100 meters. But once again, we have seen this end-of-race acceleration happen, and it just led to the fastest top-end speed ever achieved in the 100 meters. This performance was incredible, and it certainly showcases high potential as Fred Kerley's season moves forward. But what really makes me curious about this top-end speed is how fast he'll be able to run in the 200 meters, which he'll be competing in tomorrow afternoon. Currently, Fred Kerley's PB in the 100, the 200, and the 400 meters place him in a nearly untouchable position when it comes to overall sprinting greatness. In the 100 meters, he's currently ranked number 6 all-time. In the 200 meters, he's currently ranked number 23. And in the 400, he's ranked at number 8 all-time, with a personal best of 43.64 seconds. Given his recent success in the 100 meters, I think Fred Kerley has a real shot at jumping into the top 10 all-time in the 200 meters as well, which would require a time of 19.63 seconds or faster. And if Fred Kerley does manage to do this, he will become the first athlete ever to be ranked in the top 10 all-time in the 100, the 200, and also the 400 meters. When you see this on paper, it almost seems impossible, but I mean, when you're Fred Kerley and you're running splits like this, I guess anything is possible when you hit the track. And now I'll pass this final question off to you. How fast do you think Fred Kerley will run in 2022 in both the 100 and the 200 meters? And do you think he can run a top 10 all-time performance in all 3 sprinting disciplines? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, everyone. And as always, Fred Kerley is an absolute beast.